Hi Sarah, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just a quick recap on our lesson this afternoon. So we look down the line, the swing here on the left. Backswing looks great, sets, bit inside and flat, which we'll tidy up another time. But the position with the club head at the top is beautiful. It's really in the slot there, I quite like it. When you start down, this is something we had to work on. If we draw a line on the butt of the club and towards the ball, try and get that perfect. That's not bad. We're going to see your hands move to the right of this red line or stay on that red line. All that's doing is causing the shaft to be slightly too steep. So if we look at the shaft angle, draw a line there, that's your angle. Now most pros would be either on the top part of the forearm or the bottom part of the forearm. Very, very subtle, but a very different angle to yours. Now what it's going to cause is where your club head is coming over, what I call over the top. We can see here coming down here, your club is attacking the ball from outside the line, and you're only going to be able to swing left and across it with an open face. So you hit slight pulls, and we can see up here the club face has still got quite a lot of loft on it. Now, it could be a slight consequence of me trying to get you to hit down on it, which you was doing a tremendous job on great divots. But when I did meet you last time, the swing was slightly steep anyway. So it's something we have to do. And obviously, the more I get you to feel that if on the way down, Sarah, that your arms are falling behind you to get the club coming down on a nicer line, so the shaft then cuts through that right forearm, it's going to be harder for you to take a divot because you're going to be attacking the ball slightly more shallow, more of a shallow angle. Now, what I do want you to see is that, one, the divots are straight to pointing right, and two, the ball starts either slightly right of target and draws on, or starts dead straight. I do not want it starting left anymore, and that's a sign of that club just attacking the ball from the wrong angle. Face on, really easy. This is something you're going to have to work hard on, though. When you load up into this right side, if you keep a really good focus on your top half, you'll see what we call reverse pivot. Now, your spine angle at the top here is pointing completely the wrong direction. Every pro or everyone making money would be that way. Now, if I gave you an analogy, like we said, is that if I asked you to set up where your dining room table sort of finishes here, and we put an object on your table, if you set up in your golf posture there, and just so you can't, you stretch across and can't reach it, you should be able to make a backswing and then grab it. So because you're feeling that your top half is moving to the right. I don't want to change the legs, but I do want that top half leaning to the right. Or if I gave you a golf ball to throw in one hand, that top half's going to lean this way to be able to catapult it forwards. You would never lean forwards against the ball because obviously you're going to get no leverage to hit it. So these are your couple of bits to do. When the sun's out, use your shadow so you can see that you are shifting your top half to the right. At home, do it in the glass windows or anything like that. You haven't got to swing a golf club, anything in your hands or nothing in your hands will work, but you've got to get that top half doing. In the gym, I gave you the idea of putting the ball, on a squat rack here, and you grab the ball and then launch it into a trampoline or against the wall. So it's a good, exercise there for the core, and it'll really get them hips firing for me. So there are your couple of bits I want you to work on. Don't try and do it on the course, over the ball. Just do it to the side of the ball. So we're getting load up here. We're going to have the new swinging from the inside and still keep the divot, and I'll be a very happy man. Thanks, Sarah.